Welcome back to Low Buck Builds. In today's video, we're going to fix this car and we're going to flip this car. This is 2010 Avenger. Welcome to the first video of the Fix It and Flip It series. And our first vehicle is this 2010 Avenger. Not the most exciting car, but these cars are everywhere, and most of the common issues are cheap to fix. If you put a little bit of sweat equity in them, you can make some money. So that's when we started out with this car. I picked this car up for $1,500. I'm gonna try to sell it for about $3,000. I'm hoping to put $500 into it and make $1,000 in the end. So we'll be keeping a running tally on the screen of what's been spent, and at the end of every video, we'll tally up how much is spent and how many hours are put in. And in the very last video, I'll put down how much I sold it for. We'll see how much we made and how many total hours it took to make that money. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and do a quick walk around, and then we're going to do a trunk strut and a trunk light. Just a couple of easy fixes to get the build started right. So let's get going. Alright, so this is a 2010 Avenger. I picked this car up for $1,500. It's not in too bad a shape. Do a quick walk around. I've already started some of the body work, you can see there. Overall, not too bad a shape. It's a little beat up, but it's 15 years old, so some cosmetic stuff's going to be expected. So let's go over what it needs. So we gotta do a little work here. That's all minor stuff. This window does not roll down, so we're gonna be doing a window motor. If you look, the interior is dirty, but overall not too bad. Climate control module shot, which is really common in these, so we'll be replacing that. What do they call that? Vent door clicks when you turn the climate control on. That's pretty common as well. Sometimes this locks up even though you push the brake, so we gotta figure that out. Turning signal 6, I'm not too worried about that. Or turning signal does not stick. Yeah, I kind of hold it, but I'm not too worried about that. I think it'll straighten out. It's just from not being used. Back seat, again, dirty, but overall in pretty good shape. Just needs a good cleaning. Bad rust repair here. Not too worried about that for the price range for this car. We got a little bit of a gap in the bumper. We're going to see if we can't get that tightened up a little bit. All right, we're missing our rear tail light here. Our trunk light or whatever they call that. It's like a third tail light. Again, got a little bit of gapping going on here. It's probably just needs some screws tightened up. Already started here. This was all cracked out. We're going to fix that. On this side, not too bad. It's like we got a cable coming out of the floor there. I'll have to look into that. Again, just needs a really good cleaning. This door seems to be alright. We'll probably hit some paint down there at the bottom. Fender's nice and clean. Overall, the car's in pretty good shape for 15 years old in Michigan. These are not the original wheels. These came off of a Chrysler. They look pretty good on it. So overall, I spent $1,500 on this car. My goal is to try to get 3 out of it. It's got 78,000 miles. Runs really good. Besides that, it's time to get going on it. Alright, so I figured we'd start with something easy. So we got the tail light missing. I got a new one. And this strut is shot. You never believe this, but I actually had some extra struts laying around. It's the right size. That never happens. So hopefully that's a sign of how well this is going to go. we will clean this up a little bit, repaint it as well. So yeah, we'll take a closer look. You can see that's pretty rusty. We'll work on that. But yeah, I still can't believe that. Zach Strut. I just had it laying around. They sent me the wrong ones for the other Camaro I did a long time ago. So I'm gonna get this strut replaced and we'll get this taillight replaced. We'll try to get an easy win to start out. These struts are pretty easy to replace. There's not a lot to it. You just snap out both sides, snap the new one in, and I didn't really care on this one if I broke the little clip at the top because, you know what, I'm replacing it anyway. Beautiful. And just like that, it took a whopping 5 minutes and the strut is fixed. Alright, so I picked this up on eBay. We're going to go ahead and see how it fits in there and get it put in. I don't think it's going to be too complicated. Oh yeah, it goes like that. Pretty simple. Let's get it installed. It's like a 10mm. 10mm. Luckily, the two 10mm nuts were still on the back. There's pieces of the other side. Looks like this wire. Gotta do a little bit of electrical work. That ground wire's broke. So let me get some strippers. We'll fix that and we'll put this light in. But you can see right here's the two. You got your two bolts on each side, just bolts and slides in. This one's not that big of a deal. Got a pretty long piece here. Now this side is going to be a little harder. There's not a lot left there, so I might end up using a lighter, burn it off and pull it. Now I'm going to wrap it with electrical tape. Just like that. And then we'll get it plugged in. It should work. Not perfect, but better. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead, get this light put in. We're just going to slide it up through there. Those two bolts, real easy. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be done. That. We're just gonna snug them up. We're not gonna go nuts. This old plastic will break in a second. There we go. Oh. Got all the pliers. Done. Looks a lot better with it back on there. All set. Looks a lot better with it back on there. So far we have $1,544.51 invested. We got about an hour work, maybe even a half hour work in it. And in the next video, we'll start doing some interior stuff. We got to do a vent actuator and also window regulator and a turning signal. So that'll be in the next video. As always, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.